don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. Support me by buying my book. I just finished chapter 5. Recap, I know there were a few things. There was, honestly, I wish I would have added, what was it? At the end of that paragraph. They're just like adding the word silence. Oh yeah, it is time to play the long game. No, that's not what I wanted. Is that what I wanted? Yeah, I think that's what I wanted. It's time to play the long game. Slier said, bringing the room to silence. That would have sounded much nicer. And then Lier would respond, I know that this thought was rejected before, but I believe we need to request aid. Lier said, breaking the silence. I would have preferred that. Yeah. Freaking push. There are a few parts where I either added words by accident, but a few spots I think I wish I would have preferred to swap them out a bit. I think it works. Honestly, I wish I would have described the armored elves, because I know I described the mages as woven vines and leaves, and kind of that's their kind of look, but the armored elves is more of bark with like an enchanted glow, and I wish I would have gone into that. I didn't. I just explained armored elves, and that's it. So yeah, that's two little things about this chapter that I would have preferred. This is the first time you do hear of goblins and dwarves, and each one of them has a rich history, which I probably will spoil at some point because I'm excited about it. I'm excited about how each race is basically chosen by, you know what, each race is basically chosen by something. Like there's the 5 elemental races, I get into this later, basically dragons, fairies, like earth, water, fire, and then the arcane, like the arcane course. Arcane is basically, I consider it an element that's like the 5th element that is missing, even though if you look at like the periodic table, those are really all fall under like the same category of earth. But it's always fun to work with something like that, especially when it has to do with like the way my magic system works is kind of emotion based. Anger can cause things, so it's interesting to actually have earth, wind, fire, all of them kind of have a certain correlation with others. So yeah, each emotion has a counterpart in Magic, but there's always the 4 main elements, and then the fifth element, which there is there's a ton that I don't want to spoil. At the same time, I'm excited to talk about it because there's like the giant island tortoises, island sea turtles, are the water, not mermaids. That's something else entirely. They're more like sirens at that point. But yeah, they're the water equivalent. Fairies would be the wind equivalent. The great maws, the giant earth eaters, those are the earth equivalent. And then of course dragons are the fire, which I actually get into later on, but it's more of descriptive. It's just, so I'm kind of ruining it here. I'm hoping you've actually read the book, so that way it's not spoilers. It's just, yeah, more information for you. So honestly, what I would prefer, honestly, is I'm saying honestly, I need a t-shirt that just says honestly on it. Yeah, so what I really prefer is you guys buy it, read it, and just go to like the last video, just like chapter 5, part 3, chapter 4, part 5, I think it is, chapter 3, part 4, where it's basically the last part of each of them. And just watch those to get my randomness coming out, which I tend to I apparently love to talk. I don't love to hear my own voice. I just love to talk, apparently. I need a shirt that says apparently. I need it to say honestly and apparently on it. Thank you all for listening to me ramble on. Like, share, and subscribe. Toodles.